Ladies and gentlemen, let me see something here. Get my little light. Tony Gaskins here. Get this set up. Want to pop in back to my regular now. I'm on my camera tonight. Tried something different last night. Probably will be retiring that because I coach all day. So I coach people throughout the day to get on there and still have to coach for free. Long coaching sessions. I said no. Might have to retire that though. I got to charge for that talking on the phone. This right here easier for me. Y'all post a question. Put your hashtag Q in front of the question. The moderators will be deleting all extra stuff. So for the first part of this here, just questions in the comment. Just questions in the comment so I can see them. Baby daddy and I going to court next month for visitation. Me and his girlfriend don't get along. How should I feel about my son being around her? Well, if your son could speak for himself, then you should be okay. If your son can't speak for himself and she got a nasty spirit, then you got to worry. I'll probably mention that to the judge because she might be thumping your son in the head if he can't speak for himself. In your video about men and women in their lives, we all would like to know about the baby mothers slash ex-wives. Where do they fit? Can he ever put you before them if you don't have his kids? Yeah, he will put you before the baby mother and the ex-wife. He may not put you before the kids that he already has. But when he falls in love with you, he will put you before those women. Can you make a video for the hopeless romantics? How can I stop being one? This is a real condition. A difficulty to appreciate McDonald's when you had gourmet. God bless you. Well, you kind of got to change your mindset on that because you really ain't have gourmet. Because if you had gourmet, you'll still have it. So what you thought you had really was cubic zirconia in a Tiffany's box because diamonds are forever. So you really have to shift your mindset about it and understand that you still caught up on a man's representative that you dated. He played the representative, and so now you comparing fiction with nonfiction. How do you know that you are healed? You will know that you are healed when you can love like you've never been hurt before. My daddy taught me that. And that was one of the deepest things I had ever heard. And that's when you'll know. What do men think of the pick me type of women? They don't think much of them. It kind of feels sorry for them. A grown boy will use her and he'll pick her and get her for everything she worth. But really deep down, when men see these women out here showing all their body, doing all that, he just shaking his head. And a grown boy, he'll deal with her just cause he knows that him just dealing with her, just sleeping with her, will give her a little bit of boost because those type of women get to the place to where they rather half of a man than no man. And so he'll do some charity, be with her for charity for a little bit. If I haven't heard from a guy in a week I've been dating on an online dating app, when should I unmatch him? Today, yesterday, and you need to stay off them dating apps. What you need to do right now is just see if a guy could pick you by your eyes. Put your mask on and go to the grocery store. Let him pick you by your eyes and your hair. Right now it's 19, but you need to stay off them dating apps because listen here. Y'all keep playing with them dating apps now. They're not going to let that hit the media because it's $1 billion industry. So what you got to realize, these dating apps making billions of dollars. So because they making billions of dollars, they paying billions in taxes. So the media work for the government. So these women that getting chopped up into pieces and put in a freezer for somebody they met online, that's not going to be on the news. It's happening in Podunk, Kansas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Well, it ain't gonna hit the news. But you keep messing with these men online, all right, you're gonna come up short. You're gonna meet the Lord early. Cause I'm gonna tell you like this right here. Real men, they ain't getting online. They not doing online dating. Real men ain't doing online dating. Yolanda, God bless you now. Rosie Rich, God bless you now. Now hold on, I was on the street answering all the questions in the road, and y'all done got out of hand with these questions. I was going in a row. I was doing good. If you don't have kids, should you just stay in your lane and not date people with kids? That's a personal choice. Because you might have a heart of a mother, of a daycare director. And so if you got a heart of a daycare director, you might do perfectly fine with somebody with kids. How do you help a male friend build his self-confidence? By getting out the way and letting him meet a girlfriend. Staying out of his way, because you ain't doing nothing but hurting him. How do you know that you have healed? All right, y'all copy and pasting the same question now, because y'all ain't paying attention. I done answered your question. Hi, Tony. A lot of men don't know how to date correctly. Do I have to tell the guy I date that I expect him to call me every day for an hour, as men may not know they have to do this? Hi, I'm from the UK. No, you don't have to tell him that. And he knows. He already knows. Men know how to date because this stuff is innate. My 6-year-old know how to court a girl in his class. These boys, 6 years old, know bring flowers, how to put their arm around them, how to hold hand, walk them to the playground. Men know what they doing. They just, if they juggling multiple women, you just ain't gonna get that energy. But no, that's not something that you tell a man. You gotta watch a man, because you don't want a man that you got to be raising. You got to watch him, see what he does already. What you doing is just checking him when he do something wrong, but you don't give him a outline of what he need to do. I'm 40, I'm tired, but I don't want to be lonely. Is it still such a thing as Jodeci, Boys to Men love? Well, if it ain't a thing now, it wasn't a thing then. That just was something they were singing about. But love's still here, love's still out here, love's still around. So you got to understand that there now. I met someone, but it seems too good to be true. I have been hurt. How do I know it's the real thing? Take your time and watch the signs. Take your time, watch the signs. Pay attention. You'll know it's real because you'll see consistency, and he'll be thorough. He'll be consistent and he'll be thorough. You'll know that it's real now. Hey, Tony, God bless. Been in a situationship with a guy I've known for 1.5 years. Stopped sleeping with him for 6 months and left him. Now he's back. Cut off all females and is all over me. Can I trust? Probably not. Probably not. 1.5 years. He was gone for 6 months. He might be real lonely and bored right now. So you got to be very careful. Set a timeline for yourself that you're going to give him. Time that you have to waste. If that's a month, if that's 3 months, set the timeline. You keep it in your mind and you watch to see if he's consistent. Thank you, Tony. God bless you. Beulah, God bless you now. Danielle Stallworth, bless you now. You said no nasty movies, which makes sense. What about men that like horror movies or really violent? Does that speak to their character as well? No, that's totally different. That's totally different. Because it's no different than women loving to watch Snapped and First 48 and Killer Couples and all of that. It's just like, that's more so studying human nature. That's like being in psychology class, you know. And horror movies is kind of, for a man, it's like his moment of vulnerability, because men don't get to be vulnerable often in real life. Men got to be tough and have this bravado and all of that. So that horror movie give him an opportunity to like drop his guards and be vulnerable. Me, I don't like no horror movie because I don't like nothing that gonna make me jump. I don't want nothing that gonna make me holler. So I don't like going to Halloween horror nights at the theme parks. I don't like watching scary movies. Nothing like that. But it don't really say much. That's totally different than sexual perversion, which is on nasty movies that got to deal with him giving into lust and then he gonna end up cheating on you. Watching a horror movie, he ain't gonna go out in the woods, be looking for nobody like that. So that's entertainment. Put your track shoes on. God bless you. Now, how can we protect ourselves from being someone's test dummy in a relationship? I want marriage, but I want to make sure I'm his wife, not a placeholder, starter wife, soon to be replaced wife or dummy. What you got to do is you got to pay attention to the signs. So what you realize is with a test dummy, that test dummy getting ran into the wall over and over and over. So once you get ran into that wall one time, now you got to hold on now. Whoa, what's going on? What we doing here? And you check him right then, he knows to get that in line. Now, if he keep running you into that wall, now you know he trying to use you as a test dummy. So it's really just you getting out before it get to be too much. Irene, God bless you now. Um, Yolanda, bless you. I just paid $199 twice. I didn't know how it worked. This is not about a relationship. How do I find out about your ghostwriting service? Um, Yolanda, God bless you. Yeah, you now see now the way I'm gonna tell you this right here. Now you see how them $10 up there. Now when you coming in with that 999, 199, then that 499. Now I don't know if that means you got a scarcity mindset. I don't know if that means you frugal. But if that's what it means, don't write in about no ghostwriting. Ghostwriting start at $10,000. Okay. Ghostwriting start at $10,000. Okay. So you really got to have a bag on you and be ready. Now I got other ghostwriters. Some is as inexpensive as 2,500, but you got to realize ghostwriting is very strenuous. It take a long time. And you also getting someone's intellectual property that they can never use again. So that's why ghostwriting is so expensive, because somebody's intellectual property could earn them hundreds of thousands of dollars. They giving it to you when they ghostwrite to earn you whatever it's gonna earn you. So ghostwriting is a different ball game now. So you got to really make sure you all in. But I tell people, if you could write a sentence, you could write a book. You don't need a ghostwriter. But if you know, saving up right now and trying to put some duckies away, don't go the ghostwriting route. Just do the Birth Your Book course, learn how to write it, do it yourself. You could get it done, trust me. Good to go. Got to go. God bless you. Now, how y'all using my quotes as y'all name now? It's beautiful hearing you say my wife, and I always miss each other, and we love going on dates. Marriage gets a rep these days for being painful. What keeps your marriage so beautiful, especially after 13 years? I'll be honest with you, being faithful. Just me being faithful. A man being faithful. Typically, a marriage break down because a man is unfaithful. Me being faithful and me every day looking to love her. Me looking every day to do something that show her love. And she looking every day to do something that show me love. And we speaking each other love language every day. I tell you no lie. I just texted a little bit ago. She was out doing a drive-through birthday party for my son team, and I said, baby, I miss you. I want you to be home. And she was like, I miss you too. We had a full day serving others. So we home. We've been laying on the couch. We watch TV, looking at her phone, looking at my phone, looking at stuff, sharing stuff. She laying on my rib cage right here, cause that's where she come from, my rib. Nah, she was laying on my rib cage, and we were just watching us some Netflix for the last hour before I had to come in here and serve. You see, just continuously building love and being romantic instead of getting distracted and starting focusing on other stuff. How do I get to the place where I can love like I've never been hurt? You're going to have to keep getting the knowledge. You're going to have to keep getting knowledge. When you get knowledge, it builds confidence. And that's why they say knowledge is power, because it builds confidence. So the more you learn about love and relationships, the more starts to make sense from your past. So what happens is when your past starts to make sense, now you can compartmentalize, you can put it where it goes. Now, once you can label that, box it up, label it, put it where it goes, or dispose of it, now you able to move forward because you healthy, you whole, and you heal. D Love, God bless you now. God bless you. X of 1 year returned. I gave him my stipulations yesterday, tried to kiss me. I pushed him away and I said, if you want to make this work, we need to take things slow. His mood shifted and his last words, do whatever you want. What is his problem? His problem is that he really is not about you. You know, he's selfish. He came back out of ego. And his ego is hurt when you pushed him away. And so he feels like he still owns you, that he still has that space in your life. And he was testing you to see if he does. So that's what his problem is. He came back out of ego and not out of heart. Because that's common sense. You don't come back to somebody that you left and they automatically don't dive in for a kiss. And you could have the 19. So he come back trying to give you the 19 on the first day. And it's like, come on, bro. You supposed to come back, have you a mask on. You know, have you some gloves on and just sit there and have a conversation through that mask. And just let me see if I can understand you through this here mask. But he coming in here, you know, trying to get some tongue. That's disrespectful. But that means he feel like he still own your body. He feel like he still own your mind. He feel like he just could walk in and out your life. So you showed him right. You got to stick to that. If a man is zoning in and during that time the woman walks due to catching him in a lie, how would that affect the man? It teaches him a lesson. It teaches him a very key lesson that you can't play with me. That whatever you try to do, I'm going to catch you in it. So it corrects him, and that's what you need to do. You correct him right away so he knows, get on the straight and narrow and do what's right, because you're not dealing with a fool. You ain't dealing with Boo Boo the fool looking like who shot John and forgot to kill him like your ex. Now you dealing with a real one. So if you gonna come correct. So that's what it does when you check them quick. Coach Sherrick, God bless you now. Moderators, Caramel kissing all y'all. God bless you now. Hey Tony, hope you can answer this question. All right now, Darsha, make sure you listening. Darsha, make sure you listening. Can you apply the same principles of real love in a same-sex relationship? Now, see, I ain't know where we were going right there. Okay. Now, listen. I'm going to tell you like this right here. I only talk about what I know something about. Okay. I don't have a clue what it's like. Man to man, woman to woman. Don't have a clue. Heard somebody say yesterday, a lady say she tired of men, she going to women. But now, I done coach same-sex relationship women. And listen to me. That woman to woman, them things get crazier than man to woman. And because with a man and woman, you can balance each other out. With a woman to woman, if y'all crazy, y'all just crazy. Ain't no balance. But see, when you different, now you could probably find some balance. But the woman-to-woman relationship that I done had to coach, I was like, whoa, I know you ready to go back to you a man. You thought it was finna be easy over there. Met your match, and now y'all monthly done came at the same time. Y'all in there like cats and dogs. Y'all throwing monthly at each other. Oh, I can't believe it. So I done seen some stuff. So I'm going to tell you like this right here. Love is love. But it's a balance. It's a hormonal difference that could bring balance. Remember, it's opposites that attract. So when you same on same, you might run into some issues that a man thinks differently than a woman. So that's way you could balance each other out. When y'all think the same way, I don't know. But hey, to each their own now. But I've never been in that situation. So I try to speak from experience. So God bless you. Praying the best for you out there. Raquel, God bless you. Now, I found out my boyfriend of 1.5 years has a side chick. We are long distance. He is in the military and struggles with loneliness. He says he loves me and wants to be with me. How do I know he means what he says? I told y'all about those long distance relationships. That right there pretty much happened in 9.9 out of 10 times. What you talking about? I'm gonna be honest with you. That pretty much happened in 9.9 out of 10 times. And that long distance, y'all supposed to get married and somebody got to move to somebody. And so, you know, you got to understand that there. I would say if you got cheated on, if he really loved you, if he knew God and he loved you, he could be faithful. Obviously, he either don't know God or he don't love you or both. So in that case right there, I'm going about my business. I'm going about my business because while he out there messing around talking about he struggled with loneliness, that's a part of life sometimes. You know, you got to grow up and mature to that point. And so while he's struggling with loneliness, he been and brought you back a gift that keep on giving, if you know what I mean. He done brought you back something that he done picked up from one of the ladies that they deal with when they on deployment. Marie, God bless you now. Bless you. Let me see. Lanina, thank you. Bless you now. Belle Beauty, bless you. How long should I hold on to an ex's exercise equipment? It fills my 2-stall garage. We broke up about a month ago. I'm not a storage unit. I mean, you shouldn't hold on to it long at all. You need to go and get rid of it. And so just let them know, like, hey, I'm going to give you X amount of time to come get your stuff, or I'm going to have to call Salvation Army to come pick it up. And so just go and let him know, and he'll go and rent him a pickup truck from Enterprise and get on over there and go and get it. But yeah, don't hold on to that. Tamika, God bless you now. Now Tamika McCray is a coach, I believe, on My Mentor. So y'all might need to visit My Mentor and book your session with Tamika. Powerful now, powerful. Financial literacy. You need a budget. You need to work on your budgeting skills and your financial future. Tamika will be a good coach for you because she put me onto some stuff. Hey, Coach, thank you for your sacrifice and determination to help us women level up. Reconnected with childhood boyfriend after 3 months in exclusivity, very consistent. Says he's wrestling with monogamy for life. Says he's just being honest. We're both 49. All right, now, he told you. All right, he told you. So see, a lot of times what happens is a man come to a woman and he tells you what he getting ready to do to you. He tell you what he about to do, and if you ignore it, sometimes your mind will say, oh, well, he's struggling until he met me. I'm that real deal. You ain't gonna struggle with that with me because I'm the real deal. You tell yourself that, then a year later, you find out he cheating on you. But the thing about it is when you look back, he told you. A lot of times it's another thing. A lot of times it's a man said, I'm not ready for a relationship. I don't believe in titles. I don't believe in marriage. I don't believe in God. I'm not a Christian. A lot of times a man tell you exactly where he stand at, but a lot of times women will hear something different. So listen, what Maya Angelou told y'all, okay. Rebecca, God bless you now. Thank you, Tony, for your consistent dedication to our growth. God bless you. Now, after the night, I don't plan to be back on here the Monday night now. So don't y'all get to thinking, oh, Tony gonna be there every night. Now, dude, I'm trying to do the weekday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Lord willing, and then take off Friday, Saturday, Sunday on these lives. I still try to get a video up though. Nakia Jones, God bless you. Thanks for the ego versus love video. Had a guy try to come back after 1 year. Tried everything to offer him to eat peach cobbler. Told him no. Next day, says he's dead to me. You did the right thing by telling him that, and you got to see his true colors. All right, now, Ashley, I see your question here now. Pay attention now. See your question. How can I get over boyfriend flirting with my friend in front of me while drunk? My friend didn't shut it down, and I checked him after. I don't speak to him anymore. Deeply hurt. How can I stop thinking about it? You're going to have to think about it. Go on, think about it. Don't stop thinking about it. Go on, think about it. And think about why you got with him. Think about all the red flags you seen leading up to that. Think about, do you want to be with a man who gets drunk? Think about, do you want to be with an immature man? Look at all his attributes, all his qualities, all his characteristics, his personality characteristics, and learn the type of man that when you recognize that next time that you know he's immature, the type of man you need to move on from. So don't stop thinking about it. Think about it until you get the lesson enough to where it make you stronger and confident to move forward, knowing that you won't settle down with a man that's like him again. Keela, God bless you. Now, husband liking women's pictures on social media. I'm not insecure at all, but he will have a heart attack if he sees me like anything of a man's. And sometimes that's what you got to do. Sometimes you got to mirror a man. Not saying disrespect yourself, but you got to sit down and bring that to his attention and say, listen, you liking these women pictures. What would you do if I was liking all these men's pictures? And then that's when he gets to see. Now, if he says he don't understand that, or if he says he can do it, but you can't, that's a red flag. That's when you know that you with a man that's going to be doing you like this, like Conor McGregor. And about another year from now, you hear me? So you better pay attention to the signs, but you got to let people know what's non-negotiable. Hey, only questions in the chat. I know we got new people, probably your first live. Only questions in the chat right now. We ain't got an open chat right now. I'm just trying to see questions in the chat. No commentary and emojis and all of that now. God bless you. Appreciate you. Do men have that same frustration in finding love as women do? If so, how do they handle it? I mean, I don't fully know how frustrated women are. And but yes, men do have the same frustration. It's good men that I know that can't really seem to find the woman that they want to be with, because women starting to lose their mind too, getting caught up in the reality shows and the Range Rovers and the Louis Vuitton purses and thinking that's all that means something. If a man can't get them a Range Rover or a G-Wagon or a Louis Vuitton purse, or buy them a house right away, or get them X amount of size carats on their finger, then he's not a man. And so it's a lot of good men who may not be in that position yet, and may want to build real love and then build financial freedom with a woman, but can't even get to that point because women so caught up in his height and his income. And so yeah, men are becoming very, very frustrated as well, looking for a woman who really knows what matters and has the package that he has, bringing complete being. Nalufu, God bless you now. Bless you. Forgive me if I said your name wrong. Hey, Tony, my ex, 24 years old, broke up with me 3 times because didn't know what he wanted. Now wants me back, but is willing to take things slow and be celibate. Should I give him another chance? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He didn't know what he wanted, and I always tell y'all, it don't get real for a man before the age of 25. He didn't know what he want, but you don't have to know what you want to know what you want when you see her. So no man knows really what he's want, exactly what he wants and what he's looking for. But when he sees you, when he meets his wife, that's when he knows. So if he met you and y'all were together and he didn't start to see you as his wife, you're not his wife. And especially leave you 3 times. Basically what you are, you will hold me down. HOLD, you will hold me down. Meaning he just come to you for company, for convenience, to have somebody to be with while he looking around. When he find a woman that he believes is his wife, he gonna drop you like a bad habit. He gonna drop you so fast you ain't gonna know what hit you. Asia, God bless you now. Hi, Tony. Can a man tell if a woman is weak or strong before ever having a conversation with her? If so, what are the signs of each? No, he can't. No, he can't. Now, men read women now, but he But he can't read you like that now. Now he can try to get an idea, but even that he might come up surprised because you can't always judge a book by this cover. And I had a client write a book called Judge This Cover, and because she get judged a lot, and so a man could try to read you and then get to you, and even when he talking to you, he think he got you pegged, and then he try to make a move, get him a feel, and you stop him, you grab. Ooh, I thought because you was so chill and so cool with the conversation that I could make that move, but then you show him otherwise. True life, God bless you. Now just sending my offering. God bless you. I so appreciate it. Eileen, bless you. Now I know you probably meant to put a question with that. Oh yeah, Eileen, trying to figure this thing out. She dropping all kind of money on here, and ain't have a question with either one of them. Now Eileen, don't be calling for no charge bite now. What age is too old or young to date for a 41-year-old? You want to try to stay within 5 years. So you really don't want a man that's 5 years younger than you, and you really don't want a man that's 5 years older than you. The reason why is because when you 5 years, you typically like within the same decade. Now it might be not technically, but see when you get 10 years out, now you getting into a different type of music that was coming out, a different way to dress, a different way of thinking, different laws, different era almost. You know, when you get 1990 was different from 2000. 2000 different from 2010. So you got to try to stay a little closer so that y'all kind of see stuff pretty similar. Amanda Gale, bless you now, bless you. Almost a year dating, and I finally confronted him regarding the social media activity, loving other pictures and posting like he is single. He seemed thankful. Now he has withdrawn. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. A year is a deciding point. It's a deciding point. Sarah E. Okay, I think about that video there. So now that he done withdrawn, he kind of like, okay, you caught me. You caught me. You right. I don't respect you. You right. I'm not in love with you. You right. Don't want to be with you. Thank you for calling me out. Will you please get the strength to walk away? That's what he's saying. Eileen, okay, bless you, Eileen. Okay, Eileen, just for blessing me. Felicia, thank you for this raw and unadulterated truth. Hey, God bless you now, Felicia. Let me see. A man met a woman at their gym, and after a year of exercise and after her 80-pound weight drop, he asked her out. Is he genuinely interested? I don't know. I don't know. Because, you know, in a case like that, it depends on that human being. It depends on that man. That's not a one size fits all. No pun intended, because she lost 80 pounds. But that's not a one size fits all question and something like that. But what it does show you is how when we change, when we go up, our options change. Our options go up. So that's why I try to tell y'all, like, if I go from this 2-pack that I got to an 8-pack, I'm gonna attract a different type of person. If you go from a GED to a bachelor's, you're gonna attract a different type of person. You go from a bachelor's to a master's to a doctorate. As you go up and you glow up, you change your options and who you are attractive to. So that's really what could have been in play right there. To Shantae, God bless you now. T. Shantae, bless you now. God bless you, Tony. He decided to let us go, never dated. I realize he's been following me around. Why? I don't know. I do not know. Sound like Ted Bundy, cousin. You better be careful. Miriam, God bless you. Now, hi, Tony. How should a woman handle a man that asks about her past relationship? Should she speak on it or say the past is the past and it should stay there? Miriam, you want to do the latter in that situation. The past is the past. Because see, a lot of times a man asking you to see if you're going to be crazy enough, to see if you're going to be naive enough to give up your game. Because one thing we supposed to do is try to check a person's relationship resume. Just like when you getting ready to hire somebody on a job or you getting ready to get hired, they want to see a resume. If they see that you done had 15 jobs in the last 5 years, that's a red flag because you can't stay nowhere. They want to call your references to see why are you not there anymore. That's what a man is trying to do when he asking you about your past relationships. He want to know what he can get away with, what you gonna put up with. If you was cheated on by the last man and you stayed with him for 5 years, now he know that you weak and you naive and he could get away with cheating or at least try to. So that's really where he's trying to kind of peg you to see what he can do and what he can't do. One gold digger, God bless you now. That's a different kind of gold digger now. I see. Just for people that's listening and ain't reading. Talking 1.5 weeks. Asked him today what he wants from us. He said fun and no drama. Red flag. He likes to video chat every day for over 1.5 hours sometimes with no real substance. Long distance. Overthinking. The fact that it's long distance, that right there is a red flag off top. 2, you asked too soon what he want from y'all. It's 1.5 weeks. You supposed to be watching. You supposed to be trying to see what he want from you versus asking. A man ain't really gonna tell you. Now 3, the fact that you asked him that and he said fun with no drama, that's a huge red flag because at least if he was serious, he would say, I'm honestly right now I'm dating intentionally because I'm looking for my wife. I don't know if you her. I don't know if I'm your husband, but I'm dating intentionally. I ain't playing no game. But he say fun with no drama. So what he mean by that is he want to turn that FaceTime into a nasty movie. Okay, you probably got by 90 days at the most before he try to turn that FaceTime into a nasty movie. You hear me? Watch what I tell you. Janelli, God bless you. Now, he came back after I left him because he wouldn't commit. I told him we should take things slow, only for him to take his apology and promises back after 2 days and say that I was toxic for him. Confused. Take his apology and promises back. Okay. All right. That's what you want to happen. That's what you want to happen. And you is confusing because you leave him for not committing. Then when he come back, you say we need to take it slow. So now he like, listen now, do you want to take it slow or you want to commit? So you is confusing now. But the fact that he could just pull that apology and promises back and say, man, you know what, forget you. I'm going about my business. Let him go. Y'all like a roller coaster, okay? You're going to be the throwed up. So just stay off that ride and just go on about your business. Darlene Grant, God bless you. Now, why does a man pick his sister over his wife of 10 years or more, even if he is sick? I'm asking because mine picked his over me until the day he died. Darlene, it really have to do with that particular man just not trusting. He believed like his sister has no reason to need anything from him, to have any ulterior motives, because she come out the same woman that he come out of. So he was a person that struggles with trust. And he couldn't trust that your feelings or that your treatment to him was genuine. And he was afraid and he didn't trust. So he was looking for pure love. And he had not dropped his guard to see that in you or believe that in you. So it's more so him than it is you. Jacqueline, God bless you. Now, I just want to send a small blessing because your ministry is helping me. Hey, bless you now, Jacqueline. I really appreciate that. Irene, bless you now. Could you elaborate on a relationship that has such a big age differential? Example, woman 60 and man 30. Really ain't no elaboration on that other than you wasting every single second of your time. You racing that's your son. He young enough to be your grandson. Because when you 60, you could have a son that's 40. Meaning you could have your son at 20. Your son that's 40 could have a son that's 10. You see what I'm saying? If I'm doing this math right. Yeah, you can have a son that's 40. You can have a son that's 42. If you got started around earlier, 16, your son could be 44. You see what I mean? So your boyfriend could be your grandson. Come on now. Come on now. You playing yourself. That boy don't want you. Because it's impossible for a 30-year-old man to be attracted to a 60-year-old woman. It's just the age gap is too different. That's literally like being attracted to your grandma. It just is she twice your age. That's just not gonna be attractive to a man, being that men are visual creatures, unless this woman look like she 30. You see what I mean? And that's really gonna be hard to do, because Halle Berry and them with all them treatments ain't really gonna struggling to pull that off. So understand that there now. Don't play yourself. Yolanda Fortner, God bless you. If I purchase your mentor course, I think you're talking about a life coach certification. Can I take it at my own pace? I'm taking an online class right now, but I don't want to miss your discounted price. Well, you about to miss that discounted price now, because that's changing June 1st. And yes, you could take it at your own pace. It's a self-directed. You have lifetime access on that online course. So when you sign up for the life coaching certification, you use the coupon code my mentor, and it'll give you a little something off. It'll give you a little discount. But it fluctuates now, so, and procrastination is what hurts you. So don't be mad with me now, please. Cherie Anderson, God bless you. Now, I separated from my husband because I was an enabler, put my boundaries back, and I'm being a woman of my word. What next? I'm guessing, wait and keep working on me. I thank God. Yep, you right. You guessing right. You guessing right. Keep moving. Keep it moving. Keep doing the work. Working on you. Sabrina, God bless you. Now, what is a guy's thoughts on when they come back into your life and realize you are no longer naive? Thank you for giving away the game. It's actually what he hoping for. Because to be honest with you, a man really don't want a naive woman. A man wants a woman that can hold him accountable, that could check him, that could call him out. That's the woman that a man ends up maturing and growing for and settling down with. If he don't want to grow, then he's not going to like it, and he's going to keep going about his business. So God bless you now. Hi, Tony. Okay, A-OK, dose raised in men matter. Now, sister, yeah, that type, there's some typos on here that throwing me all the way off. Okay, those raised in men matter, or are they all the same? I only dated Mexican men. I want to branch out. I'm 28. What do you think about interracial relationships? Now, I don't remember that. Maybe you about to put me some Spanish in this, like Espanol in there. So I don't know what that okay dose. I don't know if you got caught up between that Espanol and that English. But now I'm going to tell you this. Okay. Does race and men, matter? Somebody helping me out. Does race and men matter? Or are they all the same? Now, I'm going to tell you this. All right, y'all. I get what she's saying now. All y'all translators. I'm going to tell you this now. They not all the same, okay? They're not all the same. Now, when you notice, a lot of Mexican men have 12 to 14 kids. It might be a minimum for a Mexican man to have 3 kids. I don't know why that is. If it's just about, prolonging, pushing the race forward, I don't know why that is. But it's been long said amongst men that the Mexican men is nasty. When I say that, I mean freaky. Because I be seeing these Mexican men, they be looking at women in a way that I've never seen men look at women. You hear me? It's like a Mexican man look at a woman and it's like her clothes just start to fall off of her. And they be out, when they be working and stuff and they be on their lunch break and you ride by them and they be looking, they'll look at your wife and undress your wife in front of you. And if a man will do that, you start thinking, man, this man here crazy. Do I even want to say something to this man? Because he's looking at her like I'm a ghost, like I'm Casper. So to be honest with you, being that you only dated Mexican men, that means you might be well trained for other types of men. Because them brothers there, they strong about their ways. Okay, so they strong about their ways. So now a Caucasian man might be a walk in the park after dating Mexican man. A black man, yeah, it ain't gonna be too much different. All right. The key with men, just what you gotta understand. The key with men is trauma. So when a race or a people has gone through a lot of pain, that's when you're gonna deal with the most issues with those type of men. That's why it's kind of been said that, white men are more stable than black men or Hispanic men. But in America, the white man has gone through the least. The white man was never a slave in America. He was never discriminated against. He was never held down. He was never held back. The Mexican man, now they putting a wall up for him. So he got to try to hop across a wall. Got to try to get all through here and all this swim moves. He got to go through a lot. A black man, he was enslaved. He was discriminated against. His community was broke down. So see, we don't think about the history. What you got to realize is the makeup of a man is his history and his biography. And so that's what you got to think about and realize when you're dealing with these men is where does he come from? What is his lineage? How much pain and stuff has he gone through? So that's really what play into it more than anything else. Teresa, God bless you now. Yolanda, bless you. Been dating this guy for a year now, and he recently told me that he wanted to marry me. I told him that I needed consistency and that I wouldn't marry him if I didn't get that. Did I do right by that? You absolutely did. And by this year right now, if you ain't got consistency, it's time to be looking to go on about your business now, to be honest with you. Nicole, God bless you now. I've been celibate since, you've been abstinent since 2018, taking your advice and waiting for marriage. My concern is my body. I have stretch marks. Will this be a turnoff to my future husband? I feel self-conscious over this. No. Stretch marks ain't no turn off. A lot of men love stretch marks. It just means your body then grew. Like you done been up, you done been down, you done been through. You done grew, you done shrunk. It's just your body responding. It's like it become like a beauty mark. Men don't really worry about that now. Not no stretch marks. And you got to realize when it go down, it's in the dark. Can't even see no stretch marks. So that really ain't no issue. And a lot of women worry about that stuff, but you got to realize a man think about one thing, okay? He think about one thing, okay? That there work the same way. Stretch marks or not, it work the same way. He gonna get the same feeling, get the same response. He ain't worried about no stretch marks. Raina, God bless you. Now, Pastor, you have truly changed my life, and no amount of money can show my gratitude. Now, y'all know I ain't no pastor, right? You might just be calling me that. Just okay, thank you. But I try not to say pastor because I had to get a little bit more raw, a little more real than pastors could get because of religiosity. But I appreciate what you're saying. Your video, How to Become Love, is my bedtime story. If you haven't listened, tried, please do. I pray for your continued patience, respect. How to Become Love. I forgot I even did that video, but thank you for listening to that. Let me grab this right here because it'll disappear on me, the $4.99. 25, God bless you now. Is he serious when he gives you a copy of his house keys? Yeah, he's serious. He's serious. When you get a copy of them house keys, he's serious. And but I mean, to some degree, he could just cheat at her house. But so that means you number one. You might be number one. What that mean? That don't mean he completely faithful and perfect now, but you number one. So you got to keep your eyes open though. Michelle, God bless you now. Guy I'm seeing made a comment, said he loves being in that because nobody been in that. But him, former player, broke it off because double standard. Am I wrong? Um, you ain't wrong. You never wrong for listening to your intuition. When you listen to your intuition, you're never wrong for that. Inspired faith, bless you. Have X's baby picture that I found while cleaning up, getting over him, and don't want to keep it. What should I do with it? Throw it away? Thinking I should mail it to him. Thought mail it to him. Go on, mail it to him. Ain't no sense of throwing the man baby picture away. Might be the only one he got. Go on, mail it to him. Ain't no sense of doing the man nasty now. Shanice, God bless you. Hi, Tony. Question. Been writing my first book. I'm getting stuck on breaking up chapters. Got a lot of ideas popping up in my head as I write, so not sure how long I should do a chapter, seeing that it's my first book ever. Now you probably need to take the Birth Your Book course while it's 50% off, because I talk about that in there. In every chapter, all you want to do is tell a story and make a point. So when you find yourself going into a new story, that's a new chapter. So you tell this story of the time that you got jumped in middle school. That's the end of the story. The time that you won the spelling bee next week after with a black eye and could only see out of one eye, so you had to study with one eye open. That's a chapter on perseverance. That's a chapter on vision. Okay. The chapter about you getting jumped, that's a chapter about it don't matter how many times you get knocked down, you got to get back up. You see what I mean? So you tell a story and you teach the lesson from that story. Now it's time for the next chapter. So don't get caught, in the same chapter telling too many stories. Hindsight, God bless you now. Thanks, Tony. I'm from the UK. I want to know if I can still complete the life coach certification so I can coach clients here in the UK. Will it be invalid because it's from the US? Thanks. No, it will not be invalid. Coaching is not regulated anywhere in the world. So coaching is not counseling or therapies. And so, yes, you could take it. We got students from all over. So it's certain organizations that's trying to like appear as if they regulate coaching, or as if they accredit courses, or as if they, the new world order, but it's coaching is not regulated because it's really like mentorship. It's like it's a person's choice to pay you to help them set their goals and hold them accountable, because you're not giving them medical advice, you're not diagnosing them, and you're not prescribing medicine. So you could be anywhere in the world and be a life coach, and it's worldwide. Shakita, God bless you now. Shakita always be showing up. I don't know what Shakita have going on, but Shakita sure enough be blessing me. Now, y'all, let me see if I miss any of like stickers, the ones that only go in the chat or in the 499s. Y'all hold on now. Felt like I had some beard from a haircut. Now we don't open back up now over here in Florida. Y'all know our governor love. So we don't open back up slowly. So I was able to get me a haircut. Y'all let me inspired faith. I don't know if I missed your question now. All right, now if I miss you now, understand. If you send a thing that's under $10, YouTube delete you real quick. So I miss it on my end. Y'all might still see it on your end, but on my end, it get on up out of there. Cause see, really this ain't supposed to be pay for play. All right, this ain't really supposed to be bang for your buck. They really make this donation thing just for people to say thank you. So y'all send it and y'all ask me a question, I'm giving you something in return. A lot of YouTubers they just collecting donations, I'm giving you something in return. So understand that's why they have it on a timer and it disappear. So y'all forgive me if I missed that. Janessa, God bless you now. Why would a man tell his wife of 3 years and mother of 3 kids, tell his wife he had a dream about her friend asking for a friend, literally. Okay, you asking for a friend. He telling her that because he doesn't respect her. He doesn't respect her. He doesn't fear her. He's not in love with her. And he also telling her just to see if she love him enough to maybe see by inviting an old friend into the situation. He testing the waters. So he done hit his head. Okay, he done hit his head, and now he testing the waters because it's some women that will say, "Well, all right, if you dreaming about it, then why don't you do something about it?" And then he like, "Huh? Really? What you mean? I mean, I can't stop you anyways, and who knows? She might like you. I'm over that. You know what? Just as long as you paying these bills, do what you want to do. If you want me to ask her, it's women that do that. It's women that do that, and it's people that's pushing that agenda. You know, it's people that pushing that agenda, like these comedians and these celebrities, these rappers. They pushing that agenda. So these men is seeing these men, regular everyday men, are seeing men on Instagram talk about and show that they woman go out and recruit other women. Women going on the radio and saying that that's what they do for their man. That they go out and recruit other women to bring into the bed. So men starting to have everyday regular broke men starting to have rich man fantasies and want to see if they woman bought their life. So that's really it's just the perverted world we live in. She should have slapped him in the mouth and ran. Hi, Tony. Thank you so much for the messages. I'm learning so many new things from you. Is it okay to date within the same social setting? Example, church, work, school, and if so, how to go about it? Sorrenta, Lena, God bless you now. If you know that you know, like if he approaches you, that's one thing. Two is if you really feel an unction in your spirit that he could be the one. He looked like the one. He looked like what you thought about, prayed about, dreamt about. Okay, that passed that first test. You talked to him for a week, 2 weeks. Everything smooth. He seemed like, he feel like he could be the one. Then you might be okay proceeding. But now here's the thing. You talk to him a week, you talk to him a month. Before things get serious, you see red flags, got to go. You get gone, now you don't have to change schools, churches, work, nothing. You ignore the red flags. You be naive. Y'all date for 6 months, mess around and fall into bed. Then y'all break up. Now you in a pickle. Now you gonna have to change where you work, where you go to church, cause that soul tie is gonna strangle you if you got to see him every week. God given, God bless you. Now, is it wrong to stop my baby daddy from coming to my house because I found he was dating someone else while he was coming to get house, coming to my house acting like family? It's not wrong. But if that's your only reason, then that would be a little confusing, because y'all wasn't even together. So y'all wasn't together and you would let him come over. Now you don't want to let him come over because he talking to somebody. Then that is a little confusing because it need to be in or out. Like when he broke up with you, you should have been done with him regardless whether he talking to somebody or not. So now that you having this stipulation, it's gonna send a message that if we could get back together, or if you want me, you could come over here. If you talking to somebody else, then so that means my kindness has some stipulations based on if you want me or not. So it's gonna look a little petty, it's gonna look a little immature, but it's not wrong. It's not wrong. But at the same time, he could just tell you he ain't talking to nobody and that you wrong and you confused and now he coming back. Now it's a game. So you need to make up your mind. Does he have refrigerator rights or not? And that has to be regardless of what he doing with his life because you never really gonna know. So are you done with him or not? And if you done with him, then you need to meet him at the door for the drop off and the pickup. Now let me see. Hold on now. Keely Crawford, God bless you. Now, thank you, Tony, for always trying to expand ways to help us. The phone last night was very enlightening. Hey, bless you. Bless you. I was just trying something. I don't know if I'm going to do that again now. MJ Cooper, God bless you. Hi, Tony. Can you please share what beauty mask you're using for your glowing skin? Thanks. Now, I'm going to tell you what, MJ Cooper. I don't have a clue. Cause my wife and I'm trying to get that glow off of me. I'm sitting here looking like, my goodness, woman, what the world you put on my face? So my wife been having me. I wash my face with Chanel face wash. You know Chanel, the Coco Chanel make the bags. I use that face wash. You know, if like some white foam. I've been using that for years now. But then I normally just wash my face and I be done because I like a dry face. But my wife now she got this thing she put on here. You know, it's just a spray or something that she pat on there. Then she got a cream she put on there. Then she got another cream and she dripped some oil in the cream and I rub it on and put on there. So it's a process. It's probably like, I don't know, feel like 6, 7 things. And she say the full routine like 11 to 15 things. I don't know how to pronounce none of it. You hear me? So I told her, you know, I'll let her come on my channel and do a little face routine, but see, me personally, I like to be dry faced. All this here glowing in the dark. I'm like, hold on now, what's going on? Oh, Stephanie Dion, God bless you. Now, thank you, nephew Tony, for all that you do and all that you give. Hey, bless you now. Now, y'all listen, I ain't got much longer on here now. I got about 30 minutes. Now, I feel like I missed something in here. So, y'all, Tamara Brown, bless you. Now I see you there. Okay, Acacia Walker. Okay, I see you right there. How do I address a passive-aggressive future sister-in-law? She is my fiance's big sis, and he doesn't see her actions as disrespectful. Just ignore her. You know, just ignore her. If you give into it, now you show your lack of emotional intelligence. And that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to trigger you to see if you emotionally intelligent, to see if you responsible, to see if you mature. And if she could trigger you, then she could prove to her brother, see, I told you she toxic. So just ignore her because you going home with him. You marrying him. So she really ain't got no power, no say so. And he might not see what she doing as disrespectful because he might have sick her on you. Hey, Tessa, see how she respond. Let's see if she crazy. So she might be his guard dog. So don't just pay her no attention. As long as she don't cuss you out, call you out your name, or put no hands on you, and you'll be all right. Let's see. God bless you. And watch my video today that I posted earlier today. It explained to you why she acting like that. Y'all, let me hold on right now. Let me make sure. I'll try to. Got something in my eyes. My eyes burning on me. Staring in these here light. Hey, I think I got about everybody now. So y'all forgive me if I miss you. So let me get over here to the. Let me get back to the general admission. Usher at my church. I usher at my church, and my pastor makes me feel little a lot, degrading, and is the first lady. Feel little a lot, degrading, and is the first lady. Hates when I stand up for myself through her attacks. 7 years in and afraid to leave. Advice. Why you afraid to leave? What, you in a cult? What you afraid to leave by? God anywhere. God in your house. You ain't got to leave your house to talk to God. So you got to question your religiosity. You in a cult if you scared to leave now. You in there getting disrespected. That ain't the work of the Lord. So y'all in there, if the first lady spirit off, that means her and her husband prayers ain't getting past the ceiling. So it ain't no anointing in your church. So if you can't speak up to her or you can't let pastor know and they get that in check, you need to go on somewhere else because you in there with the devil. The devil done coming in and took over, and that's why her spirit might be against your spirit, because you might be of pure spirit and they of evil spirit. They in there embezzling money. That's why she treating you nasty. That's the only way a first lady gonna be nasty. Unless you feel like you want her husband and you shooting the eye to the pastor, you shooting eyes at the pastor, or she intimidated by you by her insecurity. But either way, God anywhere you go. You hear me? God come to you. So don't stay prisoner trapped in somebody's church when your spirit is being disrupted. You can't even receive the word, because now you just wasting your time when you could be connecting with the Lord and growing spiritually. You wasting your time. Tamika Wilson, God bless you now. Been talking to a guy who was boring. Conversations are, what you doing? How are you? How's your day? I'm hungry, etc. No substance. Even in person and on the phone. Should I stop talking to him or tell him he has no substance? Well, he already know he has no substance, but it's really like that just because you're a roster filler. You're not his main woman, so he doesn't have brain capacity for you. He giving that to somebody else. Hey, only questions in the chat. No commentary right now. We ain't open the chat all the way up yet. I'm trying to be able to see these here questions. Lexi Spence, God bless you now. Hey, Tony, got back with my boyfriend on chapter 14 of A Woman's Influence. He loves it. How long should I wait until intimacy? He's trying to change weekly relationship meeting and virtual church every Sunday. Okay, now, sister, now listen what you're saying. Now, what you mean by intimacy? Because what good is it gonna do you to be getting new knowledge and then doing dumb stuff? What good does it make to get new knowledge, be in virtual church every Sunday, and then on your bike? So now, if you mean by intimacy a hug, y'all can hug. If you mean a peck on the lip, y'all can peck on the lip. Unless y'all living together, that peck on the lip, then he gonna be pecking on another set of lips. You hear me? So you really got to think about this thing. It don't do you no good to be trying to grow mentally and trying to learn to then be on your bike in fornication. You might as well not even go to church, because like the good book say, it's better to tie something around your neck and dive into the deep ocean than to know right from wrong, to know what God expects from you and still choose to do wrong. You see what I mean? So intimacy when you get married. Wait till he marry you. Because if y'all done already been sexually active, he already know what that's like. So now it's put up or shut up. Now it's get married. Now it ain't, oh, I need to see if the love making gonna be good before I marry you. Because if y'all done already been there, he already know what that's like. So now you gonna drive the car off the lot, or you finna ask for your 50th test drive? Listen, sir, we not finna let you put 3,000 miles on our car test driving. We done gave you a test drive, sir. We need you to buy the car or go on about your business. That's the same thing in a relationship. If you're not already laid down with them, okay, let your sins stay behind you. Now it's time to get married if y'all in love, so that the bed is not defiled, and then, or y'all let each other go and go on about your business. You see what I'm saying? Because see, once you laid down, you already consummated your souls and spirit together anyway. So you might as well get married. Been dating a guy, if you love each other. Been dating a guy for 3 months, not on my back. He's twice divorced, 55 years old. I asked him if he ever cheated on either of his wives, and he said yes, once. Red flag. He could have lied to me. That's a tough one, because that's like a plead the fifth question. He should have plead the fifth, but then he still would have been guilty. So you can't ask a man for a honest question and expect a lie. Because now he cursed if he do, cursed if he don't. If he lied to you, he wrong. He told you the truth, now you saying he wrong. So the thing about it, at least he was honest with you. Now, it probably was more than one time, but he at least trying to be honest, because he probably feel like if he said no, you probably know that majority of men cheat, especially if he done been married twice. Okay, he ain't doing something right. So more so than his answer to the question, the other question is, why you done had 2 failed marriages? Let's talk about that. versus did you cheat or not? Absolutely he cheated. Failed marriage twice, unless he telling you they cheated, which unless you talk to them and they confirm that, you really don't know. Guy I'm dating. All right, now I got about 20 more minutes on here now. Guy I'm dating, 3 months, keeps including me in plans, viewing of house being built and decor once. Only see each other 1 to 2 times a week, but talk an hour a day. Is he serious? Yeah, he's serious now. He's serious. But hey, that don't mean a whole lot. So right around this 3 month mark, it should be coming up on, hey, will you be my girlfriend? Can we be exclusive? That's what you should be coming up on. If you ain't coming up on that, if you really ain't there, you got about another 3 months. Don't get lulled to sleep because he buying houses now. Because a lot of times a man will show you what he doing to test you to see if you a gold digger. Okay? So, oh, you a little giddy about this house. Oh, you acting giddy about this house. So, what's your true intention? You see what I mean? He might be testing you to see how giddy you get, to see if you start ignoring red flags because he's showing you his financial stability. So you still got to pay attention to the signs now. Why do you say a man loses respect for you if you're on a higher level than him and entertaining him? Is this not letting a man's character be his currency? Or were you saying that man has bad character? Yes, I'm saying that man, if a man with bad character, I'm not, when I say level, I ain't talking about if you got money and or you got a degree and you entertaining him. I'm saying if he's a drug dealer, if he's a no good man and you talking to him, now he realize you a reflection of him. Because if you a classy woman and he a trashy man, he knows you wouldn't be talking to him because class don't deal with trash. So if he trash and you talking to him, that means you trash too. So this is what you got to understand. If you hear me say something and it don't make sense, then you heard me wrong. Because I only talk sense. I ain't on here to sow confusion. Everything I say, it got to make sense. And if it don't make sense to you, that means you might need to listen 3 different ways. Because this is where I'm hearing from. Okay? I ain't on here just speaking opinion. I'm on here speaking facts because I see this every single day. Thousands and thousands of times throughout the year. So whenever you mishear something, you need to listen to it again. Because I ain't on here spewing confusion. I'm here to bring clarity. So don't ever, and I be having to block some people because they be trying to put words in my mouth and trying to cause confusion in the comment section, just like Satan be doing. Block, block, block. And especially if I see you in my comments causing confusion and you ain't no Blessed Tribe member. So you comment every day and you ain't even no Blessed Tribe member. Block. I'd have sprained my ligament in my thumb. Blocking people so fast. How do I break it to him that I want to wait until marriage? I don't mind personally. We are in love and we're intimate before getting back together. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Y'all ladies act like y'all dating the Pope. You know, like y'all dating a king. You know, in the Bible, the king, they had to scout for his women, the queens, and or the queen, and then the concubines. They had to scout for him. And then he would have these women, and he'll sleep with this one on Monday night, this one on Tuesday night, this one on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so on. That's why the book of Esther is so important, because she was one of the king's women, but she approached the king without being called. And technically in that time, she was supposed to be killed for approaching the king's throne for the king's quarters without being called. So that's how it was back in the day. Y'all women today still operate with that same spirit. How do I break it to them? What you mean? Yes. I really, we didn't already slept together. I'm not interested in sleeping together anymore before marriage. Just like that. You ain't got to go get a notarized paper. You ain't got to have nobody sign no permission slip. You ain't got to do it while y'all skydiving, hoping he don't hear you right. You don't have to cook no big meal, his favorite meal, and listen, I have something really serious to talk. No, just tell him he's not no king. He ain't. He's just a man. You see what I'm saying? That's your body. You can't ever be scared about telling a man about what you need for your body, about your standards and your stipulations. See, when you scared to talk to a man, cool, calm, and collected, he know that. And that's why he take you for granted. And that's why he use you. And that's why he could play on you. See, if a man know you fear him, he'll play on you and he'll be reading a woman's influence. He'll be watching the videos because he know that's going to get you to drop your weak guards even more. And then boom, he going to get to do what he want to do because he got you weakened. And then you get weakened and you get so scared that he's gonna leave if you say something. And you want a man so bad and you want marriage so bad, so you scared that if I say I want to wait until marriage to sleep with you again, you scared he gonna leave. You can't fear that. And that's why I said on the post that a lot of people didn't understand, went over a lot of people's head when I say you have to be willing to lose him in order to keep him. Because if you will do anything to keep him, you're going to lose him anyways because he's not going to respect you. So you got to be willing to walk away. You got to be willing to speak your mind, to stand your ground and to have your standards. And you got to be okay if he want to walk away. And when you got that kind of energy that you're not afraid to stand your ground because if he walk away, you know that's his loss. That's when you able to keep a man. But when you walking on eggshells, trying not to offend him, scared to say what's on your mind, that's when you're going to lose him anyways because he don't respect you. So y'all understand that now. Come on now. Pretty Minnie, God bless you now. Single close friend tried to ask me for threesome. Single close friend tried to ask me for a threesome with her boyfriend. Said no, not interested. Is that a real relationship? No, that's not a real relationship. And this right here speaks to the question that somebody else mentioned about the man telling the woman that he had a dream about her friend. And this is right here why it happened. This is exactly why it happened because Lord, let me not call the woman no friend. I mean, no name. Your friend, Lord bless her, pray for her. Give her a bottle of olive oil. Go tomorrow and get you a bottle of olive oil. Get her a bottle of olive oil and get her a holy Bible. And you give her that. Let her get offended. She get offended, let her get offended. Every holiday, every birthday, buy her a new Bible with her name etched in it. She gonna say, why you keep buying me Bibles, friend? Well, just, it's just a thoughtful gift. It's also a collector's item. You keep getting her bottles. You keep getting her Bibles and olive oil because your friend needs some help. So no, that's not a real relationship. You got to be praying for her, praying that them shackles get released off of her, that she find the strength to walk away, you got to be praying that she wake up and smell the coffee in the morning. Donna, God bless you now. Bless you. Now, where we at? Okay, moderators, y'all don't have to work no more tonight. I appreciate the moderators in here keeping the chat clear for me. Y'all don't have to work. If you already asked a question tonight, take the rest of the night off. If I ain't get to your question, then keep posting your question. If I have not answered a question from you tonight, Pretty Black, I done seen a question in here from you. Ashley, I feel like I seen a question in here from you too. If you ain't asked no question, then put your question in here. If you already asked a question, then go on, take the night off. Let me help somebody. What's the difference in a man's representative versus his potential? They seem similar. They are similar, but what you have to realize, a man representative is him faking. That's him faking. A man potential, that's who he is. So potential means he's reading his Bible, he's praying, he's living right, but he may be making $30,000 a year. But because of his character, he has what it takes to go from the school teacher to the assistant principal. See, the representative is he trying to be Rico Suave, pretend that he Prince Charming, but he smoke weed, he get drunk. When he get drunk, he curse you out. See, he showed you his representative that was opening doors and pulling out chairs. But when the stuff hit the fan, now he yelling, screaming, cursing. See, the man with the potential, he's a man of character. He has character. He's not yelling at you, cursing at you, but he may not be where you want him to be financially. He may not have the job that you want him to have, but he has the character and he has the work ethic and he's on his way. So see, what you also have to realize is sometimes a poem only makes sense to the author. So that's good that you asked that question, because when I talk about potential versus representative, I maybe didn't come up with the term, but I put it together. And so because I put it together, that means I'm the Picasso of that. So when you don't understand something, that's what you got to do. Ask me what I mean instead of trying to argue with me about what I mean. And that's what some people go wrong. And that's when I know somebody operating from the wrong spirit. So you operating from the right spirit, because you could have said, well, Tony, you're hypocritical because you said it's okay to date potential. You should be trying to date potential. But then at the same time, you said you shouldn't be dating a man, and you got to watch out for a man representative. So that is the same thing. See, you could have came like that. But now you ask for that clarity. I'm able to help you understand the difference between a man with potential and a man who showing you his representative faking the phone. Stopped talking to a guy I was dating for the second time. Left because I felt he was dealing with others. Says he loves me and wants to make me happy. Is he sincere? Should I give him a final chance? Marie, you got to make up your mind. You see what I mean? You got to make up your mind. Now, when you give him the final chance, he might take this final chance to get the last laugh. So you got to understand that when you keep running in and out of man's life, you messing with his ego. You see what I mean? You stepping on his toes. You playing with him. So when he asks you and he try to get you back, it might be to get the last lick, to get the last laugh. So you got to ask yourself, if you already had to leave somebody 2 times, why do you want to go back a 3rd time? You see what I mean? Because you playing games, you're going to end up playing yourself. When you done, you need to be done. And if he say he want to love you and he want to do all of that, then he need to be showing you beyond a reasonable doubt. I mean, beyond a shadow of a doubt, so that now you know that he really, really wants you. Not it just came out his mouth, but he ain't really done nothing to really show and prove to make you believe it. He works 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. and I work banker's hours, so it's hard to stay consistent in communication during the week. He still calls on the weekend when he's off. Do you think he could reach out more often? So when you at work, he getting a little sleep. But see, you get off 5. So you get off 5, he don't work till 7. He probably get up, he might be sleeping 6 hours. He get off 7, he get home 8. He sleeping about 2 or 3. He get up 3 o'clock. He got from 3 to 5 till you get off. If he really bought you from 5 to 7, y'all could be talking. You see what I mean? And building every single day from 5 to 7, y'all could be talking and building. So if he just calling you on the weekends, who else getting that 5 to 7? And he might not be sleeping from 8 to 2 or 3. He might sleep 8 to 12. He might sleep 8 to 2. You feel me? That's 6 hours. But from 2 to 7, that's 5 hours that he got to do a whole lot of stuff. If somebody else work night shift, he could be talking to them too. Somebody that he worked with be talking to her because they don't get to talk at work. So now, by the time you get off 3:30, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock at the latest, you work banker's hours, he got time to talk to you. If you ain't getting that time, okay, what's going on? You see what I mean? So you got to go ahead and put it all the way together. If my mom told me that God told her to tell me to leave my boyfriend alone, should I believe her even though I know she don't like him? Why would God tell her to tell me that when he knows I know she's very messy? Now, that's a good question now, ZZ. And you got to ask why your mama don't like your boyfriend. You know, why doesn't she like your boyfriend? Has he given her a reason not to like him? Is she, and if she messy, do you feel like she telling you that because she don't want to see you happy, or because she don't want you to get taken away from her? Now, if he done cheated on you, if he done cursed at her, if he done lied and you done told him some of the bad he done done, then she got a reason not to like him. If she just don't like him, just not to like him, but he's giving her no reason and you've given her no reason, and you know she messy. Because if she messy, God don't even talk to messy people. Because God can't bless mess. So God can help you come out your mess, but God not gonna sit with you in your mess. So if she messy, God don't even talk to messy people. So that's one thing you got to realize and understand. Now she could be messy, but still bring a message because she your mama. Because you could turn your mess into a message now. So she could have been through so much mess that she know when you dealing with a messy man. So you got to be able to look at this thing and really read it and don't get caught up in your feelings because you want love. Because that's where the mistake happens a lot of times. Our parents try to save us because they done been there, done that. And we think they just hating and they just jealous. And then we end up the creek without a paddle. And then that's who we calling to come bail us out of jail or to come help us move out of this toxic relationship, help us with first and last month rent for a new place to stay when they tried to tell us all along. So you're gonna have to dig a little deeper and really get to the heart of the issue to see what it's about. KY, God bless you now. Oh, let me call you Kai. Okay, to the KY, throwing me off. I was deleting old IG messages to move on and accidentally video called X, but hung up. He kept asking what I wanted. I finally told him it was a mistake. He said, okay. Next day, I was blocked. Why? Because he think you play too much. He think you play too much. And what he could have did is use you for some clout and some brownie points with his new woman. So he could have said, well, my ex video called me. Because his new woman kind of acting like he regular, like he average. And so he want to let her know, hey, let me let you know I'm popping. My ex chasing me. My ex video called me the other day on Instagram. Oh, she did? Well, what are you going to do about it? Well, what you think, baby? You know I'm all about you. I'm finna block her right now. Come here, come here. Look at my phone. Look at my phone. Okay, here it go. All right, there she go. All right, boom, boom. Block. Just like that. Man, what you think? I'm all about you. So that's how he could have played you now. He could have used you for a little clout. But it don't make no sense for him to block you unless he just really got a soul tie he trying to break. He can listen to a soul tie video. Coretta, God bless you. Now, I feel like you probably meant to put a question with that blessing now. That's a show enough blessing now. Bless you. Everybody who sent a blessing, hey, thank y'all. God bless you. Now, y'all be blessing me. Lord, I thank you. Rosa V, God bless you now. Only ever dated my ex-husband who I was married 21 years and 3 kids. How do I get the confidence to date again? Fiercely independent, otherwise 40 plus year old. 21 years, you need about 4 sessions of coaching with yours truly. Because what you got to do, you got to think about it like this. When you've been married, that means you've been locked up. That means you've been locked up from the dating scene. So that's like being sent up the road. For those y'all don't know what being sent up the road is, I'm telling my wife, I got to skip this face routine tonight. And I'm around here glowing in the dark. You hear me? Hey, baby, I got to skip this night routine tonight. I still got moisturizer from this morning. Hey, they said let them know what this face products is. Got me in here looking like a slip and slide. Now what I was saying, so what happened, it's like being sent up the road. It's like you being sent to prison and then you come out and now it's an iPhone. Think about what it was like 21 years ago to what we got today. You come out, it's TikTok and you like, what is all of this? And they got Instagram, they got Facebook, video chatting, you on a live with people submitting questions and it's like, whoa. That's how it is when you've been out the dating scene for 21 years. You got to come out, learn how these men moving, learn what's out here, and then go from there. Lee Camille, God bless you. Now, guy told me he isn't interested in dating me. So I told him I'm not looking for a friend, and I told him thanks for the honesty and have a great day. Less than 5 minutes, he called me expressing he doesn't want me to be mad. Why? He just men don't like to hurt feelings, honestly. So don't pay too much attention to it. Um, MJ Cooper, bless you. Now don't pay too much attention to it. Right there. Now hold on. Now I almost end the chat on y'all. Let me see some. Asia Wilmore. Don't pay too much attention to what he said. Just keep it moving. He want to keep you there. How can I learn to be more supportive of a man who has great character and treats me like a queen, but I'm worried about the kind of provider he will be? Asia, now I'm tired of addressing this with y'all, okay? I'm tired of addressing this with y'all about this character. I keep telling y'all about the same thing, okay? Now, remember this. Let a man's character be his currency. If you can't get that, if you can't hear that right there, then you gonna have men going upside your head for the rest of your life. You gonna have men cheating you and dogging you out. So you got to realize your value, realize your worth, and know that you're a queen. Do you believe in God? God gonna send a man that's gonna treat you like a queen. So why would you reject God's gift to you to accept what the devil trying to send you? Because you weren't about a provider. Now see, if you get your bag up, you take your courses, you do what you got to do, and you get your bag up, then you ain't got to worry about no provider. Because now you know your head on straight, so you could help him see what his gifts are, see what his talent is. Now y'all become a team, y'all could build together. You shouldn't be worrying about no provider if he got character. Because if he got character and he has ambition, he gonna be able to provide, because once he get you on his team and he treat you like a queen, you're gonna be able to speak into his life and help him see what he can't see. He gonna be able to maneuver and he gonna be able to build. The website don't show the discount for entrepreneurship with purpose. The coupon code for that is May 2020. It's May 2020. But I don't know if it's expired. Oh Lord. There's a lot of questions in here now. I'm in overtime now. Y'all got me in overtime now. Renara, God bless you. Now I asked my boyfriend about relations with a coworker. There were reasons for my question. He immediately replied no. Yet he went ghost all day. Normally he's calling, texting throughout the day. Is he guilty? Yes, he may be guilty. Yes, that it sounds like he may be guilty. It's not for sure. The other option that it could be, I'm gonna check on this coupon code while I'm here. So y'all let me, cause I'll be done forgotten. Then y'all be writing all them customer service emails, and then you got my team tied up answering all these questions. So I'm gonna check this here. The other thing is that he may be training you not to try him. So sometimes when you ask a man a question and he don't appreciate the question you ask him, he'll put you on ice. He'll give you a silent treatment to scare you, to make you start talking to yourself and make you start saying, you know what? Let me not ask him. Somebody say May 2020 works. Okay. Moderators, y'all don't have to delete the comments anymore. Y'all don't have to delete the comments anymore. Y'all don't work hard tonight. Y'all could rest. We in overtime. Let me see if May 2020 work. I appreciate y'all moderators for keeping the chat clear. You could take the night off now. You could take the night off. So that's what you got to realize too. A man, when you do something he don't like, he'll try to train you. Crystal, what does it mean when a guy says, I'm focusing on me to better my finances, but I do want to get to know you? It means you need to go about your business. It means go on about your business. Because he trying to tell you what that really means is, okay, yeah, May 2020, that's for the entrepreneurship with purpose. It expires June 1st. So that worked. May 2020. It's not case sensitive. Yeah. May 2020. Let me see. I'm gonna extend this other code, blessed. So that's 30% off all courses on the blessed code. I'm gonna put this on because Memorial Day coming up. So I'm gonna make that one go to June 1st. Blessed. 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 That's 30% off all courses. So that right there help you till June 1st now. Don't write me. And it'll cut off at 12 a.m. June 1st. So don't write 8 a.m. June 1st. Oh, the code don't work. You're late. You procrastinated. You heard about it on the 21st and you waited. Miss China Doll, my ex-boyfriend called me last night and asked a business question. Why? Does he miss me? Yep, he miss you. Because he could have asked Google. You don't know more than Google know. He could have asked Google, but he called you because he miss you. He does miss you, but that don't mean you need to worry about that or that you need to go backwards. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything here. All right, let me see. I think I got Coretta. If I didn't tell you, thank you. I think I did. Coretta, bless you. I think I got all these here questions. Hey, God bless y'all. I appreciate you. We done come to the end of this. We went 5 minutes over in overtime. I'm trying to get back to my wife. I still got all that moisturizer on my face from earlier today, and she about to have me shower and put some more on here. So tomorrow, ain't no telling what I'm gonna look like tomorrow. I might look like Little Richard or somebody. So y'all got to forgive me. I don't know why my wife trying to get my skin hydrated, because she said if I don't hydrate, I'm gonna be scaly. So God bless you. I appreciate you for being on here. And to the new life coaches, congratulations to all of you new life coaches. I'm looking forward to you being on mymentor.life and doing that. Yeah, Tracy, it's just the system with that light color on the coupon code. It's just the way it's coded. They said that it's a old template that I got. But to be honest with you, it's probably 1% of people that miss the coupon code. I say that because sometimes it just feel like it's more than that, but most people put the coupon code in right. I got a client that's 72 or 73. She used it and put it in there the right way, and she said, Tony, I don't know how anybody miss it. So it just really, people be rushing because they think coupon code mean that it's gonna sell out. It's not like trying to buy a pair of Yeezys. You could take your time, scroll around through the page. You got to hit account summary, let it drop down to show you the summary of your account. Then you could put coupon code. So it's 2 different checkout systems on there. Penny, God bless you. God bless you. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can update this here system to a new template so it'll help me out. Hey, God bless you, and we'll talk soon. I think I'll get a video up tomorrow. I don't know. I might not do videos on Friday no more. I got to see how my spirit feeling, because y'all be tied up on Fridays. But we'll talk soon.